Hey YouTube, it's Christian with Tech Stop Repair. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the MSI 785GT-E63 motherboard. This is an AM3 plus or AM2 plus motherboard, and it's got a lot of features. Price is very reasonable. Retails at Micro Center for $86.99. Retails on Newegg for $79.99 with free shipping. I picked this motherboard up for free. Micro Center was running another sale where they had if you buy an AMD processor, you get a motherboard for free. A lot of features on here for the price. One of the things I love about anything AMD, I have been an Intel fan for quite a while. Very easy to overclock for the most part. AMD kind of went through a slump for a while where their processors were overclockable, but just, you know, not that overclockable. You were seeing some big numbers, 50, 60% overclock out of the box on a lot of cheap Intel processors, and AMD was kind of falling behind on that. But this is going to be paired with the AMD Phenom 2 965 Black Edition quad-core processor. One of the things that this board touts is something that's been pretty common lately on a lot of the multi-core AMD processors, is the unlocking of the third and fourth core. And it's actually advertising that. So unfortunately I'm not going to get a chance to do that, but I have a friend who's picking up the triple core Black Edition processor with this motherboard, and we're going to give that a try and see if we can unlock that other core easily and stably. Active phase switching for power saving. Easy OC switch, which is really cool. It's got two switches on the motherboard to easily and quickly overclock your processor. Lossless, support 24-bit, 192 kilohertz, I guess, for your sound card, I guess. It's an AM3 CPU ready, but it does use DDR2 memory, which for me was perfect. It's exactly what I needed. AMD Live ready, and the 785G chipset. One of the things, like the previous motherboard that I did a review for, if you check it out, it's the Gigabyte AMD motherboard. I forget the chipset at the moment, but it has fairly good graphic on board with an HDMI out. So if you wanted to use this particular board for like an HTPC, then it would be ready to go. This has the Radeon 4200 graphics on it, and that's the same chipset that the previous AMD board that I had reviewed has on it, and it's in my HTPC right now. And it has some pretty good performance for onboard chip. So if you're trying to make a slimline PC to go in your inside your media center or something like that, then this would be perfect. I'm going to go ahead and pop this open, and we're going to take a look. There's cardboard on top. You got your standard cardboard here. Looks like it's probably double corrugated with a little perforation here down the middle. I'm guessing for easy bit. No, I'm just joking, guys. I'm not stupid like that. Just stuff that motherboards come with. Down there, other stuff that motherboards come with. We're not going to spend any time on that. Let's pop this thing open. Looks very nice. Looks nice, yes. It's a full ATX motherboard. Supports up to 16 gigs of memory. I'm going to set this right here for now while I read you guys the specs. It is a 785 GT or 785G chipset. It supports up to 2600 megahertz hyper transport. Has 4 240-pin memory slots, and it supports DDR2 533 through 1066. Supports up to 16 gigabytes of memory. PCI Express 2.0 has a PCI Express, just a single PCI Express slot, and 3 PCI slots. Let's see here. It does have, it doesn't say here on how many SATA ports it has. Oh, it's got the sideways SATA port. That's cool. I had to take a double take there for a minute because I thought it only had one SATA port. But if you see there, it has one SATA port facing upwards, and then it's got the others facing to the side, which is excellent for the bigger video cards. I've got an NVIDIA GTX 260 Core 216, which goes way out to the side there and would actually cover those right up, so that's going to be nice. What else we got on here? It has 8-channel audio. Like I said before, it has the ATI Radeon HD 4200 with HDMI out, and I got HDMI out, DVI out, and a VGA port as well. It has the Realtek 8111DL LAN chipset, which is 10-100-1000. What else has got it on here? 6 USB 2.0 headers, 1 eSATA 3 GB SATA port connector. It does have optical out for your audio, and 6 audio ports on the back side. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Overall, really nice looking motherboard. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take my camera off the tripod here so we can take a look. Saw my mess over there. One thing that it has that I didn't know I was getting, and it's a great plus. I don't know if you can see that. Let me zoom in, see if it focuses any better. You see this on a lot of high-end motherboards that you would plan on doing like some overclocking with, and that's the reset button, power button, and a CMOS reset button on the board, which is excellent. So if you want to go ahead and spec out and get everything set before you put the computer into the, or put your motherboard and processor and everything into the computer, then that's great for that. If you see here, there's where your easy overclock switch is, and you have 2 modes it looks like. And I'll get back with you. I might do, if you stay tuned, I might add a video to this just kind of showing you what the overclocking settings are on that. If you see here, it has a huge MOSFET cooler, which is awesome because I do plan on overclocking this as far as I can go. And even if it requires me getting a really nice water cooling setup or a really nice air cooling setup. Of course, you got your 4 DDR2 slots there. PCI Express 2.0. Like I said, showed you earlier, there's your SATA ports in sideways, which is going to be great. On the, hang tight, I'm coming back. On the back side here, looks like you got your 8-channel audio. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 USB slots. Your HDMI out. Your optical audio out, VGA and DVI, and then of course they've combined the, let me back up here, they've combined the mouse and keyboard, which is long overdue because if you're still using that type of port, then you're crazy. So very nice there, the back side of it, not that anybody really cares to see that, but I'll go ahead and show it since it's up. It's got a fairly beefy Northbridge cooler, which is nice, fairly beefy. Northbridge cooler combined with the MOSFET cooler is really going to help keep this thing cool. Anyways, tell me what you guys think. I'm going to stay tuned. I may or may not do a video on the overclocking switch. Depends on how good it is. If it's not any good, then I'm not going to do a video. Tell me what you guys think. You got this board? Have you had any success overclocking with it? Give me some advice. I have the unlocked AMD processor, so it shouldn't be too hard, but if you guys have any advice to help me out on overclocking this, I'm going to try to take it to the extreme. So, thanks for watching, and make sure you guys rate, comment, and subscribe.